Hello everyone, my name is Justin Emery and thank you so much for clicking onto this video. Some of you are receiving this video as a text message or a email or something that you've got from me or from somebody that knows me, and I'm sending this to you because you donated to my trip. Maybe you weren't even somebody that donated, maybe you were someone that I actually met in Ireland, or you contributed to my trip in some way, shape, or form. And I just want you to know that I'm grateful. I just want you to look and see the impact that you had on my life, and just to see what that experience was like from my point of view, because the reality is you did have a big part in that mission trip. Your money, your prayers, your concern for me and the team, all of that made the trip possible, and it's changed my life, and I'm just really grateful. And I wanted to take you all with me. I realized that the trip that I just went on, not a lot of people are going to be able to do that. So I recorded all of the moments that I could. I recorded flights. I recorded as much of the serving as I could. I took pictures of the food. I took pictures of the scenery, even the conversations that we had. I just wanted to bring you with me. I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the stories and let you know what it was like for me in Ireland. So again, thank you so much, and I hope you stay tuned. Hello. You know what? I've been thinking about it. We've been talking about going places. I think you and I should go to Ireland.
Let's just go today.
You want to go today?
Yeah, we should go to Ireland like right now.
We'll ask Jeff. Hey Jeff. Hey Jeff. You think you could take us to the airport so that me and Brad can go to Ireland?
I can't.
Yes.
We just
Really?
felt like doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever y'all want, man.
I just woke up and I was like,
I'm just here to serve. If that's what you want, I'm serving you there.
All right, so for those of you that may not know, I actually live in Memphis, Tennessee. I am a member of the Life Church here in Memphis, Tennessee, and we actually sent out 23 or 26 mission trips from our church out into various places in the world. Some of them were overseas, and some of them were actually local, well, not local, but nearby, I guess I should say. Like, for example, my mother's not going overseas. She's actually going to New York on her mission trip, and if you donated to her trip, thank you. It's both of our first mission trips this year, so we're really excited about that. But for my trip, we left Memphis on Sunday morning. We went to Philadelphia, and from Philadelphia, we went to Dublin. It was a long flight. I'm sorry. I just got back and my mind isn't quite, oh, I'm sleepy. Welcome to Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. We're in Ireland, you guys. We made it.
This is fun. This is a fun game.
we actually had such a good time in Philadelphia. We had a really, really long layover, so we were able to leave the airport and go out into the city.
Did they get going too?
Did they get their ride?
Yeah.
I didn't remember anything about Philadelphia from my history classes, so I was a little lost. I didn't really get to appreciate everything as much as somebody should be able to appreciate it. But I will say, I got to see Benjamin Franklin's office, and I think that's amazing. So we actually got to see the, I almost said the Eiffel Tower. I did not get to see the Eiffel Tower. That was not, I wasn't on that trip.
Oh, so cute. They here.
Yeah. Because we're up north, we're above New York, aren't we? That is so pretty. See, I wish I could really appreciate this. I just don't know anything about Philadelphia. That is the perfect selfie. I got to see the Liberty Bell. I got to see some other awesome things. I got to take an Uber for the first time. I had never been in an Uber before, so that was really fun. Just traveling in Philadelphia and seeing what that was like. And the team and I, we actually went to a restaurant that is known for their Philly cheesesteak, an authentic Philly cheesesteak restaurant. And of course, if you know me, you know that I'm really weird when it comes to food. I'm really picky. I didn't get a Philly cheesesteak. I'm sorry. I probably won't even include that footage in the vlog. I actually got a, what was it? A pepperoni pizza burger, a mozzarella, something. The burger was good. The burger was really good, and a lot of my teammates, everybody else got a Philly cheesesteak. I did not because I'm different. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'll get one next time. How about that? The flight to Dublin, when the flight finally took off, it was nighttime. I don't remember about what time we took off, but I had a window seat, which was such a blessing. I love having a window seat because the views are amazing. But shortly after being on the flight, I guess maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours into it, the sun started to come up. And it's like, wait, this is an 8-hour flight and it's the middle of the night. What is the sun doing coming up? So everybody had to keep their windows closed because of the brightness. Everybody was trying to sleep, and that was an experience in itself. But yeah, so that was interesting. I could feel us kind of descending and kind of coming down in the plane. And after a while, I felt like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and open this window, and they're probably going to be mad at me. I don't even care. Coming into Ireland, you were able to see all of the farmland and all of the small towns and all coming into Ireland. And finally, getting closer to Dublin, you were able to see this huge parking garage, and then just cars and cars and cars, just miles of cars. It's like, oh God, we're in the city again. I wasn't even ready. I just recovered from Philadelphia, and yeah, and I was not ready. But anyway,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to Dublin International Airport. Correct local time is 11:15 a.m.
We out here. We out here.
Don't miss our flight.
It was like we're right here like this, and you can't move.
we got a sunroof back here. Oh, that's an emergency hatch. We're not in America anymore.
You couldn't lean over. You couldn't.
All right, so coming into Navan Town is what they call it. Navan is a small town in Meath County, just like just like Memphis is a city in Shelby County, Navan is a town in Meath County in Ireland. It's like 30 minutes away from Dublin maybe, and that's where we stayed throughout the week. And the first place we went was to the church. I was really excited about that because we got to meet Pastor Sam and we got to hear his heart for the city. So I have some audio of Pastor Sam and his debriefing for us, so we can go ahead and take a listen to some of the things he had to say real quickly.
An altar, can I call it that, wearing a gown, and he was so perfect, and he was so far away, and I couldn't relate to that. So every Sunday when someone comes in, we're always very intentional about closing the gap between the stage and the crowd of people. And even in a conversation, there's already going to be a gap between you being a Christ follower and someone not being a Christ follower. So you want to really close that gap by being real, being authentic, just being yourself and telling your story. And that's the best thing, share your story. Because here's the thing, whenever I preach, people will judge, or, people will give feedback because based on my theology, based on my execution, which is fine, because it's always good to get feedback, right? But no one can judge my story. No one can give feedback on my story. Why? Because it's my story.
Yeah.
I experienced this. There's no, you can't add anything onto that or take away. It's my story. So with a boldness and a confidence, share your story.
All right, so after getting to listen to Pastor Sam and getting to hear his heart for Ireland and getting to hear his heart for the people, we were finally able to go to the B&B and try to unpack and get some rest. And it was amazing because I heard some awesome things about the B&B, but I hadn't been there yet. So we pull up, y'all. This place is beautiful. I mean, the gardens are amazing. The cars, y'all know I love cars. The cars in the driveway were amazing. I'm like, wow, surely God is with us right now through this process, because like I said, I was being tested. Philadelphia was too big for me, but we finally made it to the B&B and it was beautiful. And I have some pictures of the B&B. And after getting settled and getting our bags in, Brandon and Mr. Terry and I, we were just like, hey, we're going to go ahead and go for a walk. So we got to get a feel for the area, and our driver, Mr. Elisha, he went with us too. So we got to just walk around and get our first views of Navan. And we found ourselves in the town center, in the town square. I guess that would be like downtown Navan, and it was really nice because, again, I'm super excited about all the cars. Yeah, I guess so. They already been wrecked. May as well stack them on top of each other. So I hope you tune in for the second video to see about the serving and what the real day one in Ireland was like. So again, thank you so much for sending me to Ireland, and I hope you enjoy the videos.